transportation crisis still persists, with many Ghanaians still waiting in long queues just to get access to public transport, to get to their homes, work, and other places. Currently, I'm standing at the Circle interchange when we have a number of people who are just in queues, just waiting for transport. And as you can see, we have people going to La Paz, we have people going to Teshinua, we have about hundreds of them just waiting for public transportation. We are here to speak to some of them and find out from them their current situation and how they are responding to this particular problem. I have with me here a gentleman to talk to us about the current happenings here. And please, your full name.
Okay, my name is Abraham Jampu, and I live in Abeka.
Okay, so how do you get access to transportation when you are going?
Normally, when we close from work, it's really very difficult for us to get car to wherever we are going to. But in the morning when you are coming to the work, it's so simple for you to get a car. From Abeka to Circle or Accra is so simple to get. But after you are done with whatever you have to do at workplace and then returning back home becomes very difficult. Sometimes you need to fight among yourself, and then you see people walking through the window or the glasses or the louvers of the car in order to get a seat and then sit on. And sometimes too, you may stand here without getting a car. Yesterday, for instance, I closed around 4:40 something, and then when I got here was 5:18. I stood here for almost 1 hour without getting a car. Looking at how the weather was, something told me to just trek. So I started walking by the roadside, and then I came across a whole lot of people, these drunky boys trying to come around you and then acting like they want to harm you and stuff. But then straight from there, I also started trekking. So I think I got home around 8:40 something, just to, ease myself and then just have bed. And then the following day, I started coming again. So as of now, I've closed from work, and I'm now going to hustle for car, and then you stop me from here. So just imagine. And this is the opportunity for some of the drivers to increase the fare. Someone will wait until the place becomes very full of passengers, and then they will start saying Dormi Street 10 cedi, La Paz Street 10 cedi, in Sahom 20 cedi. Wherever you are going to, it's a straight transaction that they are doing with you. Whether you stop at Abeka Junction, they will take you 10 cedi. Wherever you are going to. If it is in Sahom, when you drop at Abeka Junction, they are taking you 10 cedi. Whether Achimota, wherever you are dropping, they are taking you.
So let's talk about this. What do you think is the problem?
Simply because of, let me say, the vehicles in town. Yes, because our transport system is very bad. Yes, because you will see a car, and then the car will be like, I don't go this journey, I don't go here, I don't go here. Some of them will tell you that they've been restricted from going to certain areas simply because of their car registration and then the station of their car. But all I know is for transport, if the car has the capacity to go, you need to just allow it to go. That is all. I think I'll urge the government to do it, it's very best in order to solve this issue, because a whole lot of incidents happen, especially during this time, because this is a time for people to steal. And then if you try to just secure yourself, they may just, harm you with their, whatever sharp object they are having. So please, I heard the government of Ghana, that's President Mahama, and then his transport ministers and stuff. I know they are doing a very good job this year, and I believe in them. So you can see, people are just rushing just to go have a car. I need to also leave, so thank you very much.
Thank you. So at Circle, the ordinary Ghanaian still faces the daily challenge of spending hours waiting to access public transport. Here at Circle, commuters often queue for extended periods at major bus terminals before securing a vehicle to their various destinations.
King David.
Okay. Macho, what happened? Kofo Nyaka, there been a problem.
I think the traffic, is mainly most cars. Maybe because the cars in my brain are saying, and I'm on call doctor has to know as the traffic so and yet, and maybe if I be so air back room.
Even now, if we say, I bet me I solve a problem.
Problem, no. One, honestly, I have to say, yeah, maybe short, be age maybe. A fool no problem, no. Fool no problem. Fool no. I cost remind do.
But who complain? Say, yeah, I'm too fair anymore. I didn't know more yes, sir.
Me mom me yeah, but no, they are the best person for you to ask me the me because it is an offense. Oh yeah, one city police make me actually ultimate I know them me it is that question, no. I just want to make me justify, me to be justified.
What should I say? So I have with me here one of the commuters with children. I want to speak to her and find out for her this particular situation. How is it affecting her? Mama, I'm sure you're saying.
Me the Mavis.
Mavis then.
A champ.
How long have you been standing there?
Me ba train. So me nyaka.
And Debbie Alpha Kawa.
Ba try.
Na Debbie no say ya neti.
Ba try. Nda kura ndo mun she dan mai.
And ukira kara me enu ye then now. Unya ka. It now wanna say ya no but.
Ba try ya pray into utumi komu na wafu. O ntumi na ojina. Adi se next car.
How does it affect you?
E ma me bre pa. E ba sa me ba na she me chi no osu.
Na doctor no so.
Onu say me pray car na me nya chance na me nesu. Answer me tumi atenas.
How do you keep the children safe when you are rushing like this?
Me fa we bo me bo na me di we ya she me chi sana ya me.
There na person on catch government.
Yes, Rabbi, so on fan ne basis in Baboy. Sisi aye bre basa na driver from Oma to fame. Nti e bre pa. Yes, nsuo na ye ton obi wa oba beton nsuo onyeska. Obi wa onya be 30 cedis, oba faka no margin 15 cedis. Ebe so kofi one ne mbakra ne ombe di edi. Nti yes, Rabbi, ombe boy.
Acha me da se bibi o bio.
Bacha de.
Yes.
My name is Mami Abnasantua Obeng.
And please, how long have you been standing there?
Oh, this place is war. You know what? You even get tired more than the work you went to do. It's serious. And then they charge very exorbitant because of the traffic. Due to their fuel. So they will charge you more, which you've not budgeted for it. You get. So it's a problem, especially the rush hour. You come in and then you go in. It's war here. Yes, that's all what I can say.
Okay, so can you give us a typical example of how this place looks like during the peak hours?
In fact, you just have to wait. Now is the time. So you just have to wait and see it for yourself. How terrible when you are done after a hard day's work. When you are done and you want to go home, you don't have a car yet. You don't have a car and you want to go home. It's like all the men will be taking the cars and then the women will be standing there. It's very stressful. I don't know if the government can give us something, can do something about it. See, the evidence is showing. It's all around, which is terrible and sad.
So, what's the worst scenario you can give about your situation you've never been into?
Especially when it's raining. I stay at Domi. So on Thursday, I think, they will load from here to, what do you call it? Alajo car price, 10 cities. On the normal fare, it's like 3 cities, 50 pesos. But they will load to there, 10 cities. They will pack us from here and then go there. When you go there, you won't get a car. I had to walk from Alajo car price, walk to my destination, and then one motorist just saw me and then picked me up. Because there was no car. We are standing here, the small trotro that they will pick us. They will pick us from here, and then they will go and alight us at Alajo car price. And we will all be there. Domi, Ofanko Barrier, all these places. We don't have a car during the rush hour. From 5 o'clock p.m. to 7 is war here.
Okay, so let's talk about your call to action to government.
Oh, I think the government is doing his best. But the thing is, those that they've appointed them in those various places, they should do their due diligence. It's not the government. The government is doing their own. They should report this situation so that it will come to the attention of the government, and then they will do something about it. Do you get? So
Thank you so much. How long have you been standing here?
The situation, you don't need to be told. You see it yourself. And it's not one day. And it's not just now. It has been since. Because every day you've been coming. Other media men come. And they report it and report it and report it. But every day the situation is the same.
So he's saying that he's tired of talking to the cameras. He has never seen an output of what he has been telling people on cameras. So we are here at the Circle Interchange, and he's saying that he wants to see the results of calling on government and other stakeholders so that this particular issue would be rectified. So this is the Mr. B's bus stop opposite the Calvary Baptist Church, Adabraka. And we have about more than 70 people standing at the bus stop just waiting for public transportation to get to their homes, their workplaces, and even schools. And most of them are saying that it is because of the roads. Some are saying it is because of the traffic, and some are also saying it is because there are no cars in the system. So we are here to speak to some of them and find out. So at this current junction, we have a gentleman beside me. I have a commuter, Mr. Ben, who is going to tell us more about this particular situation he has been facing. Mr. Ben, you are welcome. And please tell us your full name.
My name is Benjamin Bedukumsten.
So currently, where are you going to?
I'm going to Ashoman Estate.
Okay. To work or school or something?
Yeah, I'm going home.
You are going home?
Yes.
How long have you been standing here?
Average, it takes me like 30 minutes to get a car. Yeah, so that's what I've been experiencing almost every day.
But what do you think is the problem?
It depends. It depends on the day. Normally on Mondays they are busier. Tuesdays it goes down. So and then Friday it picks up. So it depends on the day within the week. But it's just the way the cars they operate. They just have to time when there's peak rush hour. Then they just come around and kind of quick.
So when you are off like this and you don't get a transport, how do you manage to get to the house?
Normally my cars are around, but they normally do those kind of shots. So it's just a matter of time. You just have to wait for them. They do come and disguise themselves as Dome cars. Later they will move on to Ashoma Estate. So that's how they do.
Okay, so during these hours, do you have any increment when it comes to fare?
Yeah, for sure. That one, I've never paid actual fare before. Like ever since I came here, I've never paid.
So how much do you usually pay when it comes to?
I pay cost almost double the amount I'm supposed to pay, because normally I'm supposed to pay like 50 pesos from here to Ashoman Estate, but they end up I end up paying with 14.5. I take Domi 10 and then later 4.5 to Ashoma Estate. So that's what I normally do.
So what would you tell authorities to work on?
Just have a check on the drivers because it seems like there's nobody checking them. It seems like nobody cares. It's like there's no law in this country and they are going beyond. That's what I wanted the authorities to check on.
Thank you so much. Another commuter here, and please, what's your name?
My name is Isaac.
So how long have you been standing here?
Most of the time, I stand here up to 30 minutes or 20 minutes before I get a car.
Okay, so where are you going to?
I'm going to Achimota House. Christian Village, Achimota.
Okay. Are you going home or school? Or?
Yeah, I'm going home actually.
Okay. So tell me, how long has this thing been persistent? How long have you been standing here? As in days? Do you have normal days when you come here? There is no car.
Every day I go to the office Monday to Friday, and anytime I come here, I will have to wait like 30 minutes, either 20 minutes. Sometimes I can wait up to 1 hour, and I'll still be here without getting a car.
Okay, so do you have you seen any increments in the payments, lesson in the fares here?
Sometimes they changes the prices of the fare that they normally take, the normal fare. Like me like this, I do take Achimota station car, which is supposed to be 5 cedis, and they sometimes take 10 cedis from here to Achimota, which is very bad. And I sometimes complain with my friend if the government can do something about this because it's unfair, man.
So what is at stake when you don't get home as soon as possible?
Yeah, so me personally, I'm into tech, and learning is my hobby. I learn every day. So when I get home late, I sit in the car. I wait here so long, waiting for a car. When I get home, it kind of delay my time, and I will not be able to work on the projects I should have been working on. So
thank you so.
One of the advantage that we are actually facing.
Okay. Thank you so much. I can see that you are tired.
Of course, I am.
Can you tell us your full name?
Belinda is
So, how long have you been standing here?
not long, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. And let's say, looking at throughout the week, have you been coming to the same place?
Yes, please.
And how long do you stay here?
Monday to Saturday. That's
So,
my routine.
yeah. So, how long do you stay? Let me say the longest time you've ever stayed on the stage.
I've been here for an hour. Yeah.
And how was it for you?
It was very stressful and tiring. I got home very tired. Yeah. It's the same in the morning when I'm coming, and it's the same in the evening when I'm going back home. Yeah.
So, what's at stake? Like when you're going to work and you don't get a car, what's at stake?
I panic when it comes to lateness. I panic when it comes to listening. What my boss is going to tell me in the morning. Yeah, and my mom keep asking, why? Do you stress a lot when you are coming home? But I try to refer a little bit about what goes on.
So let's talk about the increment. Have you been seeing any increments when it comes?
Yeah. Before coming here, I was told Pokwasi was 6 cedis, but it's always 10 cedis. Pokwasi straight 10 cedis, Pokwasi straight 10 cedis. But at times you get a 6 cedis or 8 cedis. Ayalolo is 7 cedis. Yeah.
And what are they saying? What are the reasons they are given for doing?
They don't give any reasons. They don't give made to driver. They don't give any reasons, and it's a fixed price, 10 cedis. And you are getting late. So you just have to board a car and go back home. You just have to board a car and come to work early. You don't have any excuse to give because they are saying it's 10 cedis. Pokwasi 10 cedis. So you can't say anything. And I don't hear people complaining about the increments because we are all in a hurry to get back home. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about we are in the rainy season, right? And how do you go about? You want a car and it's raining. What do you do? Because here, when you look at the station, we don't have any structure that seeks to protect you guys. So how do you go about it?
I just hide myself under a shelter. Let's say if there is a shop, I just greet the owner of the shop and hide myself till the rain stops. Yeah, that's my normal style when it's raining.
So what's the name of this station?
I can't tell.
The area.
Adabraka. Yes, all I know is Adabraka.
So what do you have to tell the authorities here?
Not much. I don't know if they can provide more cars and more cars in the morning and when we close from work. And if the drivers too can be a little bit fast in the evening when we are going back home. Because it seems when it's evening time, you don't see the cars. It's like all cars have vanished from the street. So if drivers will be a little bit fast to come out and pick workers back home, we will be very happy. Yeah, very, very happy to go back.
Okay.
But sometimes private cars have been helping. Private cars have been helping. They stop, Pokwase, then you board it, then they drop you.
But in private cars, how safe is that?
For me, I just pick it up. Immediately it stops. I think twice. The first time it was raining and a gentleman picked me up and dropped me at mile 7. And when I got to mile 7, Pokwase Amasama was moving just like that, and I just boarded Pokwase car. And he even told me he's waiting for me to get a car to Pokwase before he moves his private car. If not so, he will take me to ACP. He's moving to Kwabenya, so he will drop me at ACP for me to pick a car to Pokwase. And the second time too, it was like Pokwase, then I sat him. So I don't have that other thought of being taken elsewhere. All I know is I'm going home, and a good person have offered me a ride. And by the grace of God, whenever I get such offers, it takes me home safely without any scare or any panic attack.
Thank you so much. Nice speaking to you.
I'm making Sabrokwa.
Okay. I want to know, how long have you been standing here?
Getting an hour now. An hour, yes.
And where are you off to?
I'm going to La Paz.
La Paz.
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to work? Are you going home?
I'm just close from work that I'm going home.
So what's at stake when you don't get to the house as soon as possible?
Actually, from here to La Paz, it's supposed to take me like 10-15 minutes. But always I can spend like an hour. I can reach home at like 8:30 to 9, which is very bad. But I don't blame the drivers. It's our road. All the politicians are not helping us because of the rules. And one thing that can solve this problem, transport problem, is the railway. Because there are much people here going to Nsawam than Pokwase. If these people are joining the railway from here to Nsawam, the people here, the La Paz, then Taifa and Dome, the cars will be good for us. The cars, all the trotters will pick the La Paz drivers. But if you can buy a railway, and maybe the railway is taking about 10 to, they can take about 300 people to Nsawam. But they are not taking good care of the railway. So now the railway is not working. Everybody is fighting here. It's not here alone, no. From Adabraka, here, Circle, Caprice, Alaju, everywhere when you get there, there's a queue there. Everybody is struggling to go. In this Ghana, if you are coming to work tomorrow in the morning, you struggle. You close going home you struggle. Why? It seems like we don't have a big people in the country, or we don't have maybe leaders in the country. Why is it supposed to be so? Because we, the citizens, that we're supposed to be free for them to help us. They are not doing that. They don't think about us. That's what I think. That's what I think.
So let's talk about the increments. Have you been witnessing any increments so far?
No, after the increment, it's there already. Because now, as I'm standing here, a tractor driver can come. He's going to La Paz 10 cities. Everywhere 10 cities.
You're supposed to take how much?
5 city, 50 pesos. But the car can come here and say, I'm going to La Paz straight, 10 cities.
You asked for the reason why you are taking
for this reason, they cannot ask. If you ask, you stay here till tomorrow. If you challenge them, you stay here till tomorrow.
And the government also has promised some buses. Have you seen any around?
I haven't seen any buses loading from here to La Paz. I've never joined that bus before. I haven't joined any bus from here to La Paz. So I haven't seen any bus.
Okay, so your word of advice to the government that is still happening.
You say what?
I'm saying that your word of advice to the government that the crisis is still happening.
Yeah. But my advice to the government that they should recircle the railway line. The railway line will help us. The railway line will help us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
Joseph Hansen.
Okay, how long have you been standing?
For 40 minutes, I think so.
Okay, so what do you think is the problem?
Lack of cars, enough cars for transport, public transport.
Okay, so how does it affect you? You face this when you're also going to school.
Yeah.
So how does it affect you?
Okay, so when I go home, I'm a student. I have to do my homeworks. I have to learn. I have to revise because I'm in my last but 1 year to write my BEC. So if I don't learn, I won't be able to pass my exams and wash my clothes. I'm only having 2 uniforms. So every Tuesday I must wash.
So do you also rush to get, because they are elderly people here, how do you get home when they are rushing? Do you also rush?
Nah, my father advised me several times not to partake in this thing, or I can go and hurt myself unnecessarily. Yeah, and I'm a gentleman. I don't do some things. Last time I saw some, is it Beyonce? Yeah, she was fighting over a car. Nah, my father taught me this thing. He said I should not partake in this thing.
Okay, so what would you tell the authorities that you're a student? What do you have to tell them to help out with the transportation crisis?
Sometimes I don't get car to go home, and my father too, he will talk. So they should provide enough cars for transport. But I know everything have advantages and disadvantages. If they provide enough cars, there will be traffic. So I won't get to my house on the right time. Yeah. So, yeah, but I think the right choice is that they should provide enough cars for public transport. You know, plenty of the people here, they won't be able to afford cars. So it's good if they are able to provide enough cars for public transport here.
Thank you so much. Your name again?
Joseph Hansen.
A student from where?
Aditrom School.
Thank you. Please, your full name.
My name is Stanilos Kofi Ationo.
How long have you been standing here?
Probably 30 minutes now.
And you face this regularly?
Regularly. I think for a month now it has become worse. Yeah, I think that the drivers are deliberately now cutting the journey short. So instead of dummy straight, they will do Achimota. And then you are afraid that when you get to Achimota, they will double the fare too. So you'll be here. So it's not like the same cars, I don't know how to say it, the same cars are shortening the journey, so we don't know what to pick. It's just a few of them that are doing straight. Yeah.
So let me ask, if you are stranded here and you don't get a car, what are the other alternatives?
You stand here. You stand here or you pick a longer route home. But for instance, me going to Dome, I may have to go through La Paz. But if I go to La Paz, I'll go and queue there. I know I'll get a vehicle, but I'll go and queue there. But it is more expensive. So you either stand here or you use a longer route.
What about a moto or Uber?
You don't want to pick an Uber by this time. And not...
Why?
The fares will be up. There's traffic, and then it will to take your expenditure up. For motor, not all of us are confident to sit on a motorbike. So, yeah, basically.
So what would be your call to action to government?
So I think that we should find a way to deal with this thing where the drivers are taking double fare, to find a way to get more buses into the system and also sanitize the system. Look, even when it rains, now we pay like triple the fare. There's no discipline. Everybody is doing what they want to do, and we the commuters, we are paying the price for it. No? a journey of maybe 45 minutes is taking you 1 hour 30 minutes to this thing. It's frustrating, and it reduces our productive hours. So if the government can, like I'm saying, the government can bring more buses into the system, bring some more enforcement and discipline into the system, because the indiscipline is too much. Yeah, I think that will help.
What have you lost due to being stranded for hours?
I have work, office work that I have to go and do at home. By the time I get home, I'm tired. Then the next day, you have to go and explain to your boss why you were not productive or you've not produced the work, you understand? So work that would have taken me maybe 30 minutes to do, I'll probably use 1 hour to do, or probably not even do it again when I get home. So I'm losing productive hours, and probably when I get home, so it might be late. I may not eat again for health reasons. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Nice speaking to you. So you said you were coming from where?
Circle.
Why, Circle, there is no car there?
There's no car there.
So where are you going to?
La Paz.
La Paz. Okay, how long have you been standing at Circle?
Oh, more than close to 1 hour now.
So that's why you moved here?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, what are some of the challenges you face when you're getting a car?
Any movement from any date, now, wala. Oh. Plus, if the rain on fall, hey, that one I ain't go worse pass. But I don't say if I stand there, I think if I spend 1 hour for it, I go see.
So what is at stake when you don't get a car?
I open my shop down. I will note customers and they will be waiting for me. One job I want to find for it, I want buy materials for it, but I may lose like many customers. But I don't have a choice.
And what are the other alternatives when you don't get a car? What do you do?
I don't have a choice now to wait for a car.
You don't take Uber, you don't take Moto.
Uber, on top of how much I collect from customer. You know, that's small money I collect from customer now. So I have to struggle to enter road. That is it.
So thank you so much. Nice speaking to you. Your full name?
Oh, boy, Olamide.
Some of the commuters had to rush to their cars. This is Adabraka, and it's not easy for some of the commuters. Some have to stand here for 2 hours. Some have to even argue just to get into a car. At this particular station, we have about 60 to 70 people stationed here just to get a car. So this is what we have to report at Mr. Bates bus stop around the Circle Enclave.